Hello everyone, this is a review of the Black Series Obi Wan Kenobi and 212 Clone Trooper from the Clone Wars. Starting off with Obi-Wan, I think this is a badass Obi-Wan figure. It's one of my favorite Black Series figures at the moment. I just think it looks amazing. The paint is good, the sculpt is good. The head sculpt is so good on this figure. Like, that is very accurate. And I just think overall it's a really cool figure. So I'll take you in for a closer look at the details. So there's a closer look at that really good head sculpt. Very accurate. One of the most accurate Black Series head sculpts I've seen to date, I want to say. It's just really good looking. A nice little wash in the hair for some darker tones. Republic symbol right there, just on that side. Sculpted wrinkles throughout on the plastic. No soft goods, but this is fairly flexible towards the sides. It's not super restrictive. You can get him into some decent poses. But yeah, just wrinkles throughout. And then just sculpts on the armor. A little button sculpt on the arm. Not on this one. Some bronze paint apps for the belt. And that's about it for sculpt and details. Moving to articulation. I think this is the newer neck, so you get really good motion back. It looks down, not much, but you get really good side to side movement. I mean, that's just like a lot of expression that you can get in there. Yeah, I think it's a new neck sculpt, new neck articulation. I really like that. So you can get pretty expressive with it. And then just a ball joint on the head, goes all the way around. Shoulders move out that far, but there is butterfly joints built in there, so you can get the shoulder all the way back and then all the way forward for some good lightsaber holding poses. So I appreciate the butterfly joints. That's always nice for a Jedi. Swivel all the way around. Elbows don't go in too far, but it's not too bad. And then wrists go down, up, all the way around. Torso can move side to side, rocking like that. Forward that much, back that much, and then just a swivel all the way around. Legs kick out to the side, that far. To the front, about that much. That's all you're gonna get because of the skirt. And then back that far. Really good knee articulation. I think that's just one joint too, that's not even double jointed. But yeah, it's a really smooth knee bend. I think there's a thigh cut in there. Yes, there's a thigh cut. And then swivel at the shin. Joints on the foot are really tough, but it points out that far, goes up that far, and then a swivel on the ankle like that. Here's a quick look at his lightsaber. There is a peg to peg it onto his belt, but good silver, good bronze paint apps on there, and then the blade just comes off super easy like that. Alright, moving on to the 212 Clone Trooper. You would expect to get Captain Cody with Obi-Wan, but because they just released a Revenge of the Sith Captain Cody, that's probably why he didn't come in this 2-pack as well. I guess they don't want two Captain Codys on the market at the same time. A little weird, because the Anakin 2-pack comes with Captain Rex, so it just makes so much sense that Obi-Wan would come with Captain Cody, but he is just alone, separate on the market, and I don't think there's any other just, normal 2/12 troopers on the market, so that's probably why. I'm sure people were wanting a normal one instead of Captain Cody. So I guess that makes some sense, the more you think about it. Either way, it's a really good looking clone trooper. I'll take you up closer. Sculpt and paint apps are good all over the figure. Some black and grays, and some silver on the helmet, and then just kind of the orange everywhere else. As always, you can see the bodysuit underneath with some sculpted lines in there, and you can see that everywhere on the joints, so that looks pretty good. And then some details on the torso and the belt. Just your usual clone trooper. Moving on to articulation, you can look down like that, look up like that, and then side to side barely, and then just swivel all the way around, and then that's just your standard neck joint in there. So not the new one, wish you got the new one, but that's whatever. Shoulders go really high up thanks to this very flexible shoulder pad. Swivel all the way around. Elbow goes in like that, and then swivel on the wrist, 360 as well. Torso rocks side to side like that really well. Forward, not so much, and then backwards just a little bit. And just one joint on the torso, there's no secondary joint as far as I can tell. Legs kick out like that, backwards like that. One joint for the knee. You can kind of shift the... Oh, you can't shift the knee pads. That's interesting. You could on Captain Rex, but these are locked in place like that. Swivel for the thigh. Goes all the way around if it doesn't get blocked by the belt. Swivel on the shin. Feet point out like that, go up like that, and then swivel. Same exact foot sculpt and articulation as Obi-Wan, obviously because it's the clone armor that he's wearing on his legs. But yeah, that's it for this figure. He just comes with and then he comes with a standard clone blaster, no paint apps, but lots of tiny little sculpts in there. Here's a quick look at the box. Here is the clone side. And there is Obi-Wan's side. And that's what the back looks like, with a little summary that just reads, during the Clone Wars, Obi Wan Kenobi became a general in the Army of the Republic, leading the famed 212th Clone Military Battalion with Commander Cody. Again, a little odd that Cody doesn't come with this, and it's just a regular clone trooper, but they still mention him on the box, so I don't know what that's about. I really think that Cody was supposed to come with this at first, but then they released him on his own for the Revenge of the Sith wave, and that just kind of messed with production or whatever, and they couldn't change the box. But either way, they decided to not put him in this 2-pack. It's just a little weird to me that they mentioned him on the box still, because that could confuse people into thinking that the clone is Commander Cody, even though it's not. Overall, this is a really cool 2-pack. I think it's a Disney Store exclusive. I haven't been able to find it anywhere else. The figures really grow on me. the more I look at them. They're just such cool looking figures. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.